Greetings. Eric Arnold, here in the barn. I don't know what day it is. I think it's Saturday morning. I don't know, 1 a.m.? I don't know. We're here to give you the NFC Championship, or I should say the NFL Championship winners, and give you a bunch of college basketball picks for Saturday. It's been pointed out to me I've been losing. No. Shazam! Really? Like that hasn't escaped my attention. And it's been a source of great frustration to me. I've been spending countless hours just handicapping and frankly just busting my ass just to come up with losing picks. And yeah, I'm I'm ready to punt. I'm just like, trying to logically come up with the answers in an illogical time. I think we're just going to start doing illogical things, and I think that might work. I'm doing something illogical in the market right now, and we're making all kind of money. Does that count? So I think that's what we're going to do. I know one thing we're going to do is we're just going to stop wasting so much time handicapping and maybe just do some other stuff. Like right now, I feel like getting out of the barn. Let's get out of the barn. I'm tired of being in the barn. I'm sick of being in the barn. So we are going for a ride. That's right. We are going for a ride. Oh, look at this. Somebody thoughtfully put a beer there. It's unopened. We got to fix that right now. That's the sound of beer opening. That you're staring at the seat right now as it's cold as hell out here. But we have to fire up the magical tractor. We had 6 college basketball games for you on Saturday. Action, mindless action. Let's get this going here. I'll hold it close to my face so you can hear me. And then once this thing gets going, we'll just throttle her back a little bit. Take a minute to warm up. It's about 20 degrees out here. Whoop, don't want to throttle it back that much. Screw up. Hey, there's a mouse. Did you see the mouse? There was a mouse. I put the headlights on too late. There was a mouse. Alright, what are we doing? We're moving. Well, I guess we're not going to be able to throttle it back. It's going to stall. Anyway, you can probably hear me. You can probably hear me now that we're outside. Sound dissipates. Anyway, college basketball-wise, it looked like I said, we're just going to do the opposite. We're just going for the opposite. Whatever I would normally do, we're just going to go ahead and do the opposite. There we go. Alright, let's go forward. Let's see if we can see any deer. Giant bush. Anyway, I saw CREIGHTON. They were laying 7.5 against UConn. There, that's a little quieter. That's about the quietest we can get and still have the thing run. Oops, there's a bush. Normally I would take UConn, but I think we'll just do the opposite of what we're normally going to do. And I think that'll mean we'll lay the 7.5 with CREIGHTON. I saw Villanova. They're on the slate tomorrow. They didn't play well at all against Seton Hall. Uh-oh. Giant tree in our way. Alright, well, luckily this tractor comes equipped with reverse. They didn't play very well against Seton Hall and didn't shoot well at all. So normally I would go against them, but we're doing the opposite. So we're going to lay the 11 with Villanova. Go ahead and lay the 11 against Providence. Then we got Ohio State. They played like shit against Purdue. And Wisconsin's much better than Purdue, so I figure Ohio State's got no chance. At Madison, a place I don't think Ohio State plays particularly well. Therefore, we will definitely take the 4.5 points and take the Buckeyes and Ohio State. So that's 3 of them there. What do you got? Creighton, Villanova, Ohio State. Then we got, let's see, UCLA. Unless this has been your first day in the barn, you know we love to fade Mick Cronin, formerly of Cincinnati, now of UCLA. We love to fade him. He's laying 4.5 at Stanford. You know, we're doing the opposite. So we're just going to do what we would never do. We are going to play Mick Cronin. We're going to lay 4.5 on the road with Mick Cronin. It's up, it's down. Up is down, left is right. Right is wrong. Right is wrong. So we will go ahead, take UCLA. See, I'm doing this by memory. You should be impressed. You know, we get having beer, we're driving tractors, we're going by memory, and we're getting most of it right. Let's see, Tennessee, Missouri. That's a battle of ranked opponents. That'll be in the evening. We'll go ahead and we'll just say that after Tennessee played like so badly for us that how could we possibly play them again? So we will. We'll take them. We'll lay the 7 at home with Tennessee over Missouri. Why not? Why not? We'll come right back with Tennessee. See, we've got giant pine trees here. Look at these giant pine trees. Giant pine trees. My God, giant pine trees. All right, let's turn around. And then lastly, we got Gonzaga. Ooh, what was that? I don't know. I guess all the deer are wondering, what the fuck is that going on out there? They're hiding in the weeds right now. But we're going to lay the 26.5 just because I figure, why not? You know, Gonzaga, they play no defense. Maybe this game will be like 136 to 109. Which would be a W for us. So we'll go ahead with Gonzaga. So that's 6. There's 6 college basketball games. Rest assured I put no thought at all into any of it. Just because, like I said, we've been spending an inordinate amount of time to provide you losers. I figure I can spend no time in providing you losers. See, now this is going to screw up the guy who posted he's going to fade me. And sir, I really don't care if you fade me or not, frankly. If you can make money fading me, please do it. I'm okay with that. That doesn't hurt my feelings at all. Believe me, buddy, I wish I could be giving you winners. But, you know, like I said, left is right, up is down, and I cannot hit the broadside of a barn, to pardon the pun. So, if you can figure out whether these are winners or losers, have at it. But now we got the football. That's what you really want to know, is who's going to win these games on Sunday. You know, this is my honest opinion. This is not just throwing darts at the wall or taking the opposite of what I believe is going to happen. I told you that Kansas City was going to play Green Bay at the beginning of the season in the Super Bowl, and here they both are on the cusp of the Super Bowl. You know, Green Bay is only a 3.5-point favorite, I think, largely because Tampa kicked their ass earlier in the year. Generally speaking, teams that lose like that, when they get a second crack at the team that whooped them, they come up and they turn the tables. And I think that's what's going to happen up in Green Bay Sunday afternoon. Green Bay is going to turn the tables on Tampa. I mean, seriously, do you really want Tampa outside in the cold? Do you really want them? I do not. I will stick with Aaron Rodgers. If you're asking me who's a better quarterback at this stage of his career, Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady, I'm going to say Aaron Rodgers. And I'm good with that. I feel okay with that. And if Tom Brady gets the W, well, fuck it. I mean, he is a daisy. He is a daisy. I don't like Tom Brady. So I'm really rooting for Aaron Rodgers. I hope he wins. I think he will win by more than 3.5 points. That's going to be a top play. That's going to be 3 stars right there. And then the last game, there's an abandoned vehicle there. Maybe someday we'll talk more about that. But in the last game, we got Buffalo at Kansas City. Very interesting game there. Very interesting game. I'm not done talking. We got to, maybe we'll drive through, maybe we'll go out on the road. Here, we'll take a circle here. We'll run out of property. We'll take another lap. Buffalo up against Kansas City. Now, I guess the feeling is that Mahomes will play. You know, everybody says he's going to play. The injury report says he's going to play. I don't know. I just think the smart move here is to take Buffalo. You know, what about that knee injury? You know, this guy was gimping around. He was not explosive. And I don't see how in the hell you heal that in a week. You know, your head might be right, but I don't think your knee's right. And without the mobility to just book downfield for 30, 40 yards at a shot whenever he needs to, I think that throws the advantage to Buffalo completely and totally. I really think you get an edge here with the Bills, especially if something happens to Mahomes. I mean, what if he slips during the national anthem and hits his head? And then it's Chad Henne. Do you want to be laying at 3.5 with Chad Henne and your quarterback? I mean, that's a problem. You know, it's definitely, well, it happened last week. There I am laying 10 and Chad Henne's out there. It's like, son of a bitch, we've lost. So, you know, I think right there, I think you're looking at some definite value. Buffalo's good. They're really good. Kansas City's good too, but they have not played well the second half of the year. Everybody keeps waiting for the big explosion. I said it would happen last week. It didn't. We're getting off the Kansas City bandwagon. That doesn't mean they ain't going to the Super Bowl. They very well might win by a field goal. Remember, the line's 3.5. So maybe we thread the needle, get the best of both worlds. Kansas City 27, Buffalo 24. Bills cover, Chiefs go to the Super Bowl. Everybody's right. Everybody's happy. Well, except I guess Bill fans. Unless they, you know, bet $1 million on the Bills to cover. It actually happened back when the Eagles made their first, or I should say second Super Bowl in 2004 against the Patriots. There were Eagle fans that bet a lot of money in that Super Bowl. And when the Eagles hit the meaningless touchdown at the end of the game to cover the spread, but, you know, lose the game, of course, you know, a lot of Eagles fans made a lot of money. We didn't win, of course, but money was made. And that always helps soothe when you lose if you made money off the deal. All right, let's head back to the barn. That's all we got there. So to recap, that was CREIGHTON. That was Villanova. That was Ohio State. That was UCLA. That was Tennessee. That was Gonzaga. That was, oh, I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, it's definitely Green Bay. Top play, Green Bay. Look out, woodpile. Yeah, we didn't hit that too hard. And then lastly, we're going to take Buffalo. back in the studio. All right, so in case you weren't paying attention, couldn't hear, weren't listening, are you still there? We're going to start doing this. We've had complaints about visibility. So there are all the picks. I'm marking the board here. Marking the board if you're wondering what the hell I'm doing. There you go. So there you got your Green Bay marked down and your Kansas City marked down. Where I said Buffalo, Kansas City, Buffalo. 2 stars on Buffalo, 3 stars on Green Bay. Green Bay's the play of the night or the day or the weekend. There you have it. Thanks for being here. Hit the like button. Don't hit the like button. No, seriously, hit the like button. And I will talk to you again.